Portland gave up a lot of set-piece goals. And that one's poorly given away by Crépeau. Nelson drops one down for goal again! A terror to the Timbers. Ryan Gauld with a little Trivela finish. 4 goals in his last 2 games in this building.
From the opening whistle, got even more difficult to play through with the red card from Kamal Miller. But Maxime Crépeau woefully underhits that ball, trying to pick out Faure on that left-hand side. Falls right to Nelson. Gets his head up, drives at the defender, and that late run ghosting in once again Ryan Gauld. Outside of the left foot, keeps it on the ground. Goalkeeper going in the wrong direction. And Ryan Gauld giving Vancouver the 1-0 lead 24 minutes in here at Providence Park.
Ryan Gauld living his best life, 17 goals, 16 assists across all competitions in 2024. We'll have to get a... And bending a little bit. Vite. Oh, towards the far post! And in! A Cascadia torment of goals pouring out of the Whitecaps as they come to Portland and conquering again. A special finish by Pedro Vite.
Oh, just 1 goal last season in 28 appearances for the Ecuadorian international. He's just trailing Jayden Nelson. Quick little combination play as the ball comes across. He's thinking about entry pass, no pressure. 1-2 touch, and from that angle, just hits a frozen rope, far post side net. Maxime Crépeau, full stretch, absolutely nothing he can do about it.
McGraw having a nice game, he's repelling a lot. Turned over, that time Ayala, Nelson's off. Jayden Nelson to the boundary, into the 18. Maybe one last shot here for Vancouver, Berhalter. All the way through again, they're finding Kelsey. Looked like a handball on Vite.
It certainly did.
And he was in the area. Meanwhile, there goes Nelson, pinning the ears back, getting by Ortiz, all the way for Anakubi! Jayden Nelson from box to box. It is 3-0 Whitecaps. They will take a look at the potential handball, but the game right now, hanging in the margins. It could be 3-0 or perhaps Portland lining up 2-1.
Down the right-hand side, but keep an eye on Pedro Vite. As this comes across, watch the arm, the extension comes off the right hand. The referee, Victor Rivas, elects not to blow the whistle, make the decision that it's a set-piece opportunity in favor of the Portland Timbers. Nelson gets around Ortiz, and it's a simple finish. The outside left back on his horse to catch up to the pace of Nelson. Perfectly weighted ball to find the back of the net. And now we'll see the intervention potentially from VAR Kevin Stott.
Oh, this is fascinating. You never see it like this. This could be a huge swing.
To be the number 10 for the Portland Timbers after the likes of Diego Valeri and Evander.
Nelson, there he goes. I mean, like a machete, Ortiz can't stop him. Nelson! Jayden Nelson! A star is born! The kid from Ontario, doing it for the club from British Columbia.
To be the number 10 for the Portland Timbers after the likes of Diego Valeri and Evander.
Nelson, there he goes. I mean, like a machete, Ortiz can't stop him. Nelson! Jayden Nelson! A star is born! The kid from Ontario, doing it for the club from British Columbia.
But he's your captain and your leader. He should be in the middle.
250 games of league experience going into tonight for Justin Blatt. Picking up the pace, Nelson bumped strongly off the ball by...
Oh yeah, just 1 goal in 45 appearances for Toronto FC, but he has been excellent from the opening whistle on this right-hand side. Joao Ortiz doing everything he can to slow him down. Inside, outside, has the option to go with the right foot. Elects to go with left foot near post. Maxime Crépeau beaten yet again. And while it's completely different than what it was during the playoffs, in terms of the complexity of the match, Vancouver Whitecaps once again
White on the receiving end on the pass from Ryan Gall. Nelson making the streaky run. Nelson still on his feet. Nelson to make it two, and a big save from Mitrovic, and the Galaxy needed it.
I think they can be far more effective, but still struggling with a clear way in which they're going to break down that first line of pressure to get a little higher.
1v1 matchup here for Nelson. Past the first challenge, second ball in, kept alive. When I asked him about the state of the team and what's changed in the last couple of weeks, and they've gone in this three-match unbeaten run. Left-footed shot, we're tied! Rios in his first start in 2025 in MLS play, and he pays off with an equalizer. Game on here in BC, 1-1.
And what I love about this, Rogo, is look at this little run into a difficult angle. Just that little change of pace puts him onto his left foot from a really tough spot, but he earns the right to get into that position, and he strikes it phenomenally well off the top of that post and into the goal to draw a level here.
Chance out in transition. Nelson timing the run. Chicago scrambling to get numbers back. Nelson calls his own number in front. Loose ball. And the second chance. Chance out in transition. Nelson timing the run. Chicago scrambling to get numbers back. Nelson calls his own number in front. Loose ball. And the second chance. Rios had a toe stuck in there, but it got back to the gloves of Chris Brady.
Leads MLS. Quick restart here. Jayden Nelson on the left-hand side. Nelson having a go, cutting in on Justin Glad. Maybe a shooting opportunity. And then it falls to Vite, who pushed it wide. About that yesterday as well. He's not in the starting 11. It's available for selection. Good ball in Gondo. It releases Nelson. Nelson makes a smart pass. Oh, but he got caught on the feet of Eddie Ocampo.
Watch how he gets his touch. Look at Glad's reaction now. He's backing off already because he is petrified of his pace. Once it comes inside, he gets his head up, and it's a cool little finish. Little side foot into the corner, but Glad's got to go forward. He's on toast. He's backing off. He's got no idea where to push him, and Nelson puts it into the back of net. And listen, Glad's a good player. He's a good centre-half, but he ain't a right-back, and he is getting put to the sword at the moment by this young player. What a joy to watch. Plays with energy, plays with belief, and plays with a bit of class. I love it.
As time becomes an issue for everybody. Ahmed to Laporta for Brian White. Again, he slipped. Nelson stopped by St. Clair. What looked like it was a spoiled opportunity for White turned into a good one for Nelson.